Hey guys, it's Way here and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team video, and today I'm showing you guys the best investments that you can pick up from the current Team of the Week and also some of the best FUT birthday cards that you guys can go and pick up to make yourself some easy profit in the future. I would recommend holding the majority of these cards for the next few weeks, just keep an eye on their prices, and whenever they go up in price, sell them on. That is how investing works. It's pretty simple. I would recommend investing in all of these cards on the weekend as well, or anytime really after Friday 6 PM, because there are SBCs needing a lot of high rated informs at the moment, with the premium SBCs for El Shaarawy, David Luiz and Torres, as well as the Team of the Week SBCs. So right now is not the best time to invest in them, as they are slightly inflated, so hang on until the weekend before going and picking up these cards. But there's lots of different investments there, as well as ones from the FUT birthday cards too. I'd recommend getting them though before Friday, because that's when they'll still be in packs, and there's no SBCs that really need them, so they're not too expensive at the moment. And also, I'm not actually on my main account right now, so I'm not buying any of these cards just because I can't actually sign on to my main account for some reason, so I am on my second account. But moving down onto the bench of the Team of the Week, the first investment is going to be Diego Alves, the best keeper statistically right now in La Liga Santander, and the best Brazilian keeper as well. You can get him for about 25k. He'll drop to probably 20,000 coins, maybe even cheaper within the next few days. So really good investment in my opinion right here. Really good card. I would recommend selling on all of these cards before Team of the Season, just because a lot of people will start kind of dumping those cards on the market, and some of them could actually get Team of the Season cards. Diego Alves is one of them, so keep an eye on that and make sure you do sell these cards before Team of the Season. You've still got plenty of time though before that, so that should be fine there. Next up, Ziyech, 86 rated inform. Same with Diego Alves, being a high rated inform is perfect. If you can get them cheaply, they're great for SBCs in the future. We've seen how high people like Skirtle and Schneider have gone up to. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you will have seen me getting those cards for about 15k or so a few weeks ago, and then actually selling them on recently for like 40 or 50k. So you can make huge profit by investing in cheap 86 rated informs, and you'll be able to get Ziyech for about 15k or so within the next few days, so great for future SBCs. Scott Sinclair's a great one, because if you want to use that SBC Lee Griffiths card, it's actually really good. Sinclair's pretty much the only player you can use to get a link to him who's any good, because most of the players in the Scottish League are silver and bronze, but Sinclair's a really good one. He's also just got a great card and is an English inform, so potentially people building a full England team may want to use him, as there aren't too many good English strikers on Ultimate Team. I mean, Harry Kane, he's a high rated player, he's got some great stats and he's great in real life, but on Ultimate Team, for many people, he's not really the best of players. But yeah, Sinclair, good investment there. 84 rated inform too, and right now is about 14 to 15,000 coins, I believe. His price may have gone up a bit. I think he may actually be about 18k right now. I'll quickly check. He is about 20k or so. You can probably get him on bid for about 18k or so, but I'd recommend waiting till he drops to like 16, maybe 15,000 coins would be a good investment there. Now, Costil's a great one because he is an 84 rated French inform, high rated informs, always good for SBCs, and you can get him for under 15k right now. I'd recommend trying to get him on bid, and you'll be able to get him probably for like 12k or so within the next few days. Mustafi's a great one because he's got a really good league and a great nation, German and the Premier League. Perfect right there. You can use him to hybridize between the Premier League and the Bundesliga. You can get links to people like Koscielny, Cech and Bellerin. He's just a great player for building hybrids and just for building good teams. He's got a great card, and you can get him for about 35k right now. I would recommend waiting a bit and try and get him for like 30k or so. I could easily see him dropping to that in the future. Also, sorry if you keep seeing a fly like flying in front of the camera. If you didn't know what that is, it was a fly. For some reason I just have loads of flies in my room at the moment. But DeMarcos right now, he's a great one to get because he's the best right back now in La Liga. It used to be his SBC card, but this card's now kind of an upgraded version at 84. I think his SBC card's 82, and this one's a great one. You can get him right now for like 35k, which is so cheap. I'd recommend waiting, see if he drops to like 32, maybe 30,000 coins. I could easily see him doing that. And he's not really affected by SBCs just because he's quite an expensive inform for an 84 rated one. There are a lot of cheaper options people would use for SBCs, so you could go and get him now. But I'm going to keep an eye on his price, see if he drops to like 32k or below, and then I'll pick him up. Now the next player is going to be Delaney. You can get him so cheaply. You can get him for like 10k on bid. I've seen lots of people getting him very cheaply. He's got a really good card, very good, well-rounded stats, plays in a good league, and also he's from Denmark, and if Eriksen has a good month in the Premier League and gets nominated for Player of the Month, it could increase his price, so he's a decent one there. There aren't too many Danish informs on the game. And the final Team of the Week player is going to be Mario Gomez. You can get him for about 15k right now, and he's an 84 rated inform. They're always good investments for any SBCs we do see in the future. And also he's German, and there aren't too many cheap German informs on the game, who have this type of rating here. So if Mesut Ozil has a good month in the Premier League, or even Mustafi, because he's already got a goal and an assist this season, not this season, this month actually, so he's doing pretty well so far. You never know, he could get nominated for the Player of the Month award, and you've got a couple of different factors like that could increase his price, but he's also just a high rated inform, so it's good for any future Team of the Week SBCs and anything like that. So those are the informs. Now let's move over to the FUT birthday cards. Now moving over to the FUT birthday cards, and these cards here, they're quite unique. I mean, we're never really going to see these again on FIFA 17. They've only been available for a week, and that's a really big kind of factor for their price. They're not really going to drop down in price, and also these cards are very, very rare, and a lot of these are massive boosts, and they're not going to get surpassed on this game unless the card maybe gets a Team of the Season card, because, for example, someone like Darren Bent, he's a silver card. He's 73, 74 rated, and he's an 83 rated card here, so he's had a massive boost. So we're not going to see any better versions of Darren Bent on this game. Same with someone like Ashley Cole. He's really low rated already. I think he's a silver card. He's not going to get a higher rated card than 86. And lots of different players here. I mean, Emenike up to an 84. We're not going to see better versions of a lot of these players here. And that means they're really good investments because there's nothing that's really going to drop their price in the future. They're only really going to go up. Now, pretty much all these cards are good investments. I wouldn't recommend going with David Villa because he's going to get a Team of the Season card very soon. I wouldn't really recommend going with Torres because he's already got a better card available. And some of the ones like Sturridge, people who haven't had too much of a boost, David Luiz is another one. Because if they get an inform, then it will be higher rated than these. I wouldn't really recommend going with them, but cards I'd recommend investing in from here. Blaszczykowski, he's a good one because he's got 94 pace and he's like 20,000 coins. He's even cheaper. You can get him probably for 15k on bid. He's so cheap. Really good investment in my opinion because he's one of the better right mids in the Bundesliga. And yeah, you can get him so cheaply. Really, really good one there. Sirigu is a good one because he's high rated, good for any future SBCs, and you can get it for like 20k. Also great for hybrids because you can obviously hybridize the Serie A and the La Liga very easily with that, so he's a decent card there. Taiwo is a good one because if anyone from this league right here, from the Swiss league, gets an inform, maybe it's centre back, let's say Sushi, who's a centre back, from this league, bit of a weird name, but let's say he gets an inform or Team of the Season card, which he had last year. He got a Team of the Season card with some crazy stats. I believe he had like 85 pace, something like that. If he gets a Team of the Season card this year, Taiwo is going to shoot up in price to probably like 30k or so, just because he's going to be one of the few players you can get a link to him. And that happened, for example, with Man of the Match Seri Dai. He was 10k and nothing was really kind of increasing his price until Dumbia got one of these cards there, and because he gets a strong link to Dumbia, people went and used him and he went up to 50k. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll be able to see lots of these things. For example, I tweeted out a picture of me selling on that Seri Dai for about 50k or so, and you guys can really see just proof of how effectively these investments do work, because normally that's where I do kind of show all of my investments, me selling them on and making profit from them. Taiwo is a good investment for that reason. Abarbo's a great one because he's got an amazing card, one of the good, or probably one of the best, maybe even the best Colombian striker on Ultimate Team. Muriel's also a great one. But yeah, Abarbo's definitely up there. Really good player for that reason. You can link him to people like James Rodriguez, lots of good cards there. And let's say someone from the Japanese league gets a really good Team of the Season card, someone we've not really heard of before, but maybe gets like a 98 pace Team of the Season card. Abarbo's going to be one of the few players to get a link to him. Also does get a link to the SBC Attacker card, and one of the few players you can kind of use to get him in a team. So good one there, very, very cheap too. Wellerton's a decent one as well. He's got a great card, and he's a silver card, so he's not going to get any better cards than this on Ultimate Team, and you can get him for like 20k or so. So he's a good one. And then also I would recommend going with Adrian Ramos because he's like 15k, if that, and he's got a good card in a good league. And also Emenike because he's got a ridiculous card. I think also, what's he called? Musa Sow is likely to get a Team of the Season card, or maybe just another inform or something like that. And this guy plays for the same team as him, so it's perfect to get a link to him because I believe he's Senegalese, plays for Fenerbahce, so quite hard to link into teams, Musa Sow, so Emenike is going to be a good player to get a link to him, and this guy's pretty good, so he's quite cheap too, you can get him there. So those are going to be the best investments in my opinion. Hopefully this video is going to help you guys out. Leave a like on the video if it has. As always, that would be very much appreciated. If we could smash 250 likes, that would be awesome. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.